All right, welcome everybody. Glad you're all here. Glad you're here. Made Biker, Florida, United States here. Hopefully we're gonna have some fun. Let's see. I'm trying to see. Helltide has been active now for like 46 minutes, and I don't really need anything from there to be honest. The new, they said they did a fix for this Uber drop rate for Durrell. That they doubled it. Well, that's just went from 2% to 4%. And to be honest with you, I ran it quite a bit last night and this morning, and it was chest. It was the Soul Brand chest. It was Flicker Step. It was the ring, and it was the pants, and it was the two crowns, Godslayer and the other one. There was no difference. There was zero. Honestly, there was zero. But how much difference is really going to make? Is it going to make going from 2% to 4%? The Soul Brand chest dropped over and over and over this morning. Over and over and over. So we'll just mosey over there. Do a few runs. How many mats do I have? We're just about out. So let's go grab those. We have a bazillion. Probably gonna have to start farming some more though. All right, let's go. I hope silver. Go away. Dun, 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 dun. So we're gonna go test it again. I tested it last night and this morning, and I absolutely saw zero increase in Uber drops. Zero. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I mean, if that's what their intention was to make it hard to get, they did. And it probably should be difficult to get, I would think. All right, here we go.
I'm known as fury. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
You can just run in here. You don't have to kill all these guys. I just do it just for the hell of it. Just enjoy killing, so we kill them. All right, so here we go. First run. We usually start the stream off with filling the bags, and then go on to the next thing that we're gonna do. We have one glyph that we have to finish leveling. It's just about there. Well, that's really just a level 21, to be honest with you. Didn't even pop my berserker. Did you see that? Okay, so it's gonna be the pants. Those have been pretty common. This has been pretty much. Okay, so we're gonna get the bolt wills, which is good pants. Don't get me wrong, they're good. Hey, what's up, Winston? Oh, that's cool. Glad you got it, man. You know, they claim that they did this update to make things drop more, but honestly, I've been testing it since yesterday. It was supposed to have dropped yesterday, and I haven't seen shit. Haven't seen any real difference, to be honest. But I mean, I don't care because the season's about over. So things are starting to come to an end here. Thank you for the like, bro. Appreciate it. I think that, honestly, I think that that's something that works against Diablo. The way they do their seasons and then forcing you to create a new character kind of makes people leave when the season gets to a certain point and say, well, I can't take it with me to the next season, so who cares? I'm going to go do another game, and I'll come back when the next season starts. And that's what a lot of people do. If they could bring their character from season to season to season, from, you know, I think it'd be a smart move, but you can't.
I need more fury.
Same ring. I'm telling you, it's nothing. In my opinion, it's a very little change if it's changed. Same ring. I mean, the drops are really been the same. Got nothing same as you. Okay, yeah. See, I don't think it's changed either. If it is, I mean, going from 2% to 4% is like what? I mean, big deal. I mean, big deal. That's nothing. But you know, hey, it's not supposed to be easy. If it was, then on the other hand, I do understand more of the casual player's point of view who are doing some complaining. And I also understand the hardcore player's point of view saying, well, you can't nerf it, then it means nothing. Which, you know, truth to both of those. AOZ was a total letdown. I've done AOZ twice, and that's it. I never went back. I went through it the first time with no problem. Went to level 2, and because I looked at my chat screen right at the end too, right at the end, I died, and I'm like, you know what? This is stupid. Why am I doing this? The season's almost done. It was a disappointment. Unimaginative. I mean, there's just no imagination being used over Blizzard, which is kind of sad because there's so much potential with the game, I think. But they're going a weird direction. Now the CEO just is resigning here at the end of the month. So that may make some changes. Maybe some changes will happen with that. Amulet, oh my god, that amulet's been dropping all last night and this morning too. Same freaking amulet. Same one. It would be alright if it alternated between the two, which even then would get kind of old real quick, but still. It just drops the same stuff. Talisman, the flicker step, the 2 helms, and the chest. Oh my god, the chest a lot. Chest is just dropping like crazy, man. And that chest is absolutely worthless. There's no use for that chest anywhere in the game. I can't see a single person why they would ever wear it. Yet, it's being dropped in here. Soul brand. I don't see any reason that you would ever wear that chest piece. I guess maybe if you were low level, it was your first piece somehow, in God's name you were able to get it. Okay. All right, let's go.
I don't have enough fury. I'm not ready yet.
I am a bit concerned about season 3. Personally, I think they need to shorten the seasons by about 3 weeks. And I think their competition is coming in hot. And so I think they need to do something. I think if they're going to try to do what they were doing some questioning about of should the new DLC be $100, I think that's a little bit ridiculous. That's kind of a stupid price for a DLC for a game that you already charged $70 for.
My burden is too great.
Okay, so Godslayer crown, another getting old drop. I wish they would have added new gear. If you're gonna make it drop crappy gear, well, not crappy. Crappy is the wrong word to use, but make it drop more of it. You know, it's a little bit variety. Still, I'm not gonna use it, but at least it's different. This has been, if you run this like 1,000 times, you see real quickly what the drops are. And it gets kind of stuck into a pattern.
Ready yet. I'm low on fury.
Full. Yeah, it's kind of sad. You know, I think that you could do an expansion and you could charge a reasonable price that people would pay. But if you're going to get greedy and you're going to charge 89 or 99, dude, that's not cool, because you already charged $70 for the game. Now, granted, a lot of people bought it on sale, but that's because your user base fell to nothing. So that's, again, your guys' Blizzard's fault, but whatever. I don't want to get into the whole. Yeah. Oh. So there's a lot of pieces that look better than some of the gear that's supposed to be great. Yeah, see, you know, exactly. I mean, we all, those of us that bought it when it first came out, we paid a lot of money. And now if you want to start charging 89 or $99 for a DLC, in my opinion, even 79, even 59, you're kind of pushing it, in my opinion. Unless that DLC is so kick-ass that I'm just astronomically crazy for not, you know, I'm just like, I think it's high price, man. I think 39, you're pushing right there, about that's your top end on a DLC, but I don't know. The whole software world and software industry is changing at such a rate that it is what it is. I'm gonna run this mother sucker one more time just because Blizzard claims to tell me that the drop rate is better. What's up, Instant? Okay, so I don't know if I did this yet. Ow, that hurt. Whatever just hit me.
I don't have enough fury. I'm not ready yet.
I actually do have characters on. Trust me, I see. I mean, I do have 2 characters on Path of Exile. I don't really like it as much. I think, I'll tell you, graphically, I think it's way behind this game. Now, I won't say, I do say that what I saw of PoE 2 looked incredible, but I've never really just gotten into the game, to be honest with you. And granted, I wish I did because it's free. So, of course, I would much rather play for free than, but, and don't get me wrong, I still do play it every now and then. I do. And the amulet again. What do you know? Oh, well, at least it dropped the other one this time. Okay, well, that's cool. I mean, that's what I don't mind. If you're going to just continually drop, that time it dropped 2 pieces, though. You see that? It dropped the amulet and it dropped the Godslayer crown. This would have been a perfect opportunity for the game to have chosen to show me that Ubers are better drop rate. They didn't. But whatever. I think software games are getting a little bit crazy with a couple things right now, but we're allowing them to do it, the buyers. I mean, first of all, they're putting out a lot of unfinished products. If you say it's early release, then okay, you know, but if you say if it's a finished product and it plays like an early release and I paid $70, $80 for it, it's a problem. That's been happening a lot in the industry right now, which then makes you say, well, something has to change. Either your prices have to come down, or there's 3 options, or you make a better game, or the consumer stops buying it. And most of the time, the consumer keeps buying it anyway, so, you know, who can blame the software companies for wanting to cheat us? You know? I mean, a lot of thieves in the world. If we're dumb enough to keep buying crap, then yeah, they're gonna sell it. Oh, you made it to phase 2 finally, you little booger. That's about time. Yes, I was slacking. Where you at?
Not ready yet.
There you're done. And the helm again. I think Godslayer or the other one? Oh, no, it's the one I'm wearing now. It's a nice helm. I like it. Just if you're using Berserk. Okay. You know, I haven't been able to go as live as much as I wanted to. Yesterday, we didn't go live at all. Grandbaby keeping me and Grandma busy, man. I forgot what it was like to have an 11-month-old crawling around the house. Ooh, baby. And all my legs, my feet and knees and name it. This little kid, he's mobile.
I'm low on Just wait.
Here we go. And pants. Okay, we're gonna fill up on the next run again. So yeah, that's the deal with the so-called change. Doesn't mean just because you read them saying what they're gonna do is they're gonna double the drop rate. Okay, well, double the drop rate. They don't tell you that what we're doing is we're doubling 2%. 0.02%, I think, is actually what I read. And so that goes to 4. That's nothing, man. You guys mean you're doing us a favor, you're gonna double the drop rate. Really? Why would you even say that?
Out of fury. I'm not ready yet.
I mean, I don't know who's really keeping a current count of how many runs they actually do, but I guess people should, because I bet you between this and my rogue and my druid, I bet you over 1,000 times. And don't get me wrong, stuff is dropped, but it's like so ridiculous. And this is one of the huge complaints, but sadly, a lot of the hardcore users think it's a insult or nerfing it. But I get the casual player that says, well, come on, man, if I got to run Durrell and I've made it to Durrell, I've been good enough to make it here, but now you're going to make me run him 3,000 times to get the pieces I want. That's stupid. And I agree. I agree with that. It is stupid. If you're qualified to make it here, you should start dropping Ubers a lot more often. What's up, Ken? Thank you for the like. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Again, it's a boots again. And this is the ridiculousness of it. This is why people get frustrated and they leave. They don't take it as a challenge. Most people don't. They say, well, screw this, I'm done. I've ran it 1,000 times. I keep getting the flicker steps. I keep getting the soul brands. I keep getting the Tabult Will. I keep getting the Godslayer. I keep getting the Tusk Helms. You know, I keep getting the amulets. So they get mad and they leave. And they don't come back until the next season starts. So that is kind of shame on Blizzard. You gotta come up with a little bit better way to do it. Yeah, Azrath, exactly, another one. It's like just when you just drop it over and over and over and over, it starts to get frustrating. So I understand why people leave. I do. I get it. And then you've got these software companies out there like Lost Ark, which, well, Lost Ark is a fun game. Don't get me wrong. It's fun. I play it. It's fun. I used to stream it quite a bit. So, I mean, you do have these other games that can easily steal your attention away without trying too hard, to be honest with you. I have another one of those. Actually, what I'm going to do with that is we're going to stick it in there with this one, because I never really did compare it that well. Okay, now
I have to come back soon.
okay. Luckily, I like to play with gear, but it also makes me spend too much time sorting through this kind of stuff. See, that one. That's a pretty good roll, actually. Damage to close enemies, damage while berserking, overpowered damage. You could change that damage over time piece, but I gotta stop looking. get myself carried away. I want to start playing with gear. Okay. So that is my story with Darrell right there. I mean, we just ran it. What was that? Was that 10 times or was that 15 times? Maybe it was only 10. All right. So yeah, I want it to be, I want to run it 15 times. So far, we've really seen absolutely nothing new drop. There's been nothing new. And we do this every day, man. At the beginning of every stream and at the end of every stream. Now, we don't often run it this many times, but I'm really checking out what they're, what I think is screwed up is maybe not the, I think it's, maybe there's just not enough pieces because it seems like it's just the same pieces over and over and over. Even if they were shitty pieces, at least give us a little more shitty pieces to get rid of and break. Like this gets, it does get tiring. I understand people saying it's just ridiculous. I get it. I guess I'm just used to that old mentality of farming, grinding. Go, get it. But yeah, I will admit that this one is one of the longer grinding things that you're asked to do. Oh, you made it to the second phase, you little booger. And we're stuck. Look at that. Look at the leg. See? Stuck. Amulet. That's how we started off the last series, was with the amulet. We filled our bags. Our first piece was the amulet. Now it's the other amulet. You guys think I'm exaggerating when I tell you that it's just, it's insane drop rate here that I don't know what is going on with Drell for the last at least 2 weeks. I think we're going on 2 weeks right now. It gets in these things where it'll like drop helm for like 3 hours. It's like helm and amulet, then it'll go from helm to amulet to pants and chest piece. And I've been running it all different times, and I've been watching it, and it's like so weird the way this thing drops.
I don't have
Go this way this time.
I must wait.
I mean, we've done it all different ways, trying to figure out what causes it to actually use that 2%, or now it's 4%. What makes it give it to you? When? Okay, so that's going to be the amulet twice in a row. Let's look. Twice in a row. Twice in a row. That just seems wrong. I mean, that just seems wrong, right? I mean, that's where it was doing it to us. We got it 7 times in a row the other day. Yeah, they do. They just want you to keep, I mean, they've made it on purpose where it's going to take thousands and thousands and thousands of attempts. And it's like, okay, that's ridiculous. That's the same purpose in this. It's the exact same purpose in this right here. To level that to what they want you to do is 300 minimum hours. 300. Good luck. I mean, I understand people are doing it. More power to you, man. That's awesome. I ain't. I'm not doing it. Season's gonna end. You're gonna take that glyph away from me. Who cares? Prove to me that you're not gonna take it away from me, and then next season I'll put the man hours into it. But I'm just very sure it's gonna get taken away, and we won't have it. So I don't see the point in doing any of these man hours towards it. To me, it makes absolutely no sense. But people are doing it. And that, God bless them. That's the level of the game, man. That's the level of the game. I ain't gonna put anybody down for doing it. It's just not my thing.
I'm not ready yet.
Too old to waste that amount of time on that. You know, my time is limited, okay? Let's be clear. Okay, so far it's been really the same old stuff that's been going on here with Darrell lately. Thank you very much for running right into that poison. That was super smart. Good job. Hey, you gotta kill him, you know. What? Had a little bit of lag there, but no biggie. We'll just go bang. Shazam. I haven't seen him make it that far in a long time. That's pretty good, actually. Boots and helm. So we got 2 drops here. Boots and helm. All right. We know the boots are going to be flicker step. So let's see what we got. Okay. Godslayer crown is the helm piece. And flicker step. Wow, what a big surprise, man. I am so surprised, Blizzard. Almost made me think I was gonna get something good when I get 2 of them. Yeah, you can get that glyph. Yep. The AOZ will level it up fast, but AOZ is another. I just hate AOZ. But you're right, Rod. Absolutely. Yeah, if you want to level that glyph up, you can do it. AOZ is the way to do it because you're going to get a whole lot more glyph XP doing that than you are running any of the tier 100s.
I must wait. I'm not ready yet.
Like I said, though, if they show me in season 3 that that glyph is something that I keep with me, then I'll put the man hours in to level it. But pretty sure that come January 20, whatever the heck it is, that glyph is going to get taken away and won't be in our choices. But I might be wrong. If I'm wrong, then okay, cool. I'm going to level it. But until then, I don't want to waste my time on it.
Not ready yet.
I don't even like wasting my time on this. I mean, this is something that I think is becoming very time consuming for a game that it shouldn't be. The whole purpose of this boss is to prove that you can get to him.
I can't lift more.
So making the Ubers that difficult to get seems a little bit ridiculous, and it's why Diablo 4 is losing players big time. I mean, they're just leaving. They're just fed up with it. They're like going, okay, I'm gonna go play PoE. I'm gonna go play Lost Ark. You know, I'm gonna go play Baldur. Oh, I know. That's exactly why they added Tears of Blood in, and that's exactly why they added AOZ in. Because you need man hours. I don't know what that is. You need man hours to do them. So they require a lot of man hours. And that's what they were hoping is going to keep the player base. But that didn't keep the player base at all. But the player base, and then they started seeing that when the player base started explaining to them what they really wanted, things that, you know, they want, that they felt were important. And all the stuff they've done right here hasn't changed it. I mean, changing the drop rate, even though, again, like I said, when they say double, keep that in mind, that double is only from 0.02 to 0.04. So it's still not a good drop rate. But that was to keep players in the game, and it didn't work. In fact, you're seeing the comments of people saying they still follow the game. They still are going to come back when season 3 comes out, but they're saying improving the drop rates at Drell, it's too late. It's not going to bring us back. We've gotten hooked by other games now. So I think Blizzard, I think the guys that, you know, look, the CEO is gone. I mean, he's done. So I think they're starting to open their ears and eyes up a little bit and say, yeah, we got a problem. But we'll see. Who knows? Like I said, I've been concerned about, wow. I've been concerned about season 3 for quite a while. And, you know, if it ends up being the same old, we'll find a different game. I mean, it's that simple. It really is. It's pretty simple.
Well, I would like that.
And see, he would like that. But he would still like me to come back soon. Yeah, I think that this, don't get me wrong, this glyph, man, don't get me wrong, this glyph is a good glyph. I mean, I use it, okay? It's right here. I use it. And it gives me 86.7% increased damage. It's awesome. Don't get me wrong, that's freaking awesome. You know, but holy cow, to level this thing, shit. There's only so many days left in the season. Yeah, but dude, you know, I think you're absolutely right, and that's exactly what I tease Blizzard in this game during my streams all the time about. Is where is your imagination? Where is your imagination? Helltide was a great idea. It was great. But then you copied it with Blood Harvest. Then you copied it again with Blight. Okay, well, this great idea is now becoming humdrum. And if you make and it was season 1, season 2, we've seen this emergence. If you make season 3 the exact same thing, only you just make another one a different color with a different name, I mean, bro, it's getting real old, man. How about you come out with, which I guess the DLC is going to do, you know, but maybe come up with some new strongholds or throw something else in. Something. That's all I'm saying. Something. All right, but I still have one of these to upgrade, and it's 21, maybe not. Maybe right there, 20. So. Yeah, I still have one that needs to get upgraded. So, why don't we go get that done real quick? It's a tier 90. Reduce cooldowns on kill. Oh, I like that. Reduce cooldowns on kill. That's another tier 90 with the same thing. Okay, so let's do one of these. Ancestral Tormented Ruins. Oh, they're both at the same place even. All right. What the hell? Let's do that. Let's go inside. We're going to get all buffed up. And then we're gonna go get this last one to level 21. Get that completed. Yeah, Rod is actually, Rod, you're absolutely right. I mean, if you run AOZ and you use AOZ as your glyph leveling tool, you're gonna level your glyph really fast because it's just so much more glyph XP there. I noticed that right away. That was the one good thing I said about it. But I said, you know, all you do is give me a dungeon with a time limit with really shitty drops. It's like nothing. I mean, what? Why? It's not interesting at all. I just found it totally boring. The only thing I'm competing against is a clock. I'm like, well, that just is kind of crazy. But I mean, it is competitive. It's hard because you just get swarms chasing you if you're trying to race through it.
Not ready.
Right. You know, and like the even you can even try to do like if you wanted to, but it would take you, oh my gosh, forever. But or maybe that's what he was basing that on when he said his 300 hours is you could level that blood glyph with just these nightmare dungeons, but it would take forever. Maybe that's what his 300 hours is based on and not based on running it with AOZ. I thought he was basing it with AOZ, using AOZ to do it, but when you mentioned it, I kind of think about it now and I'm going, nah, get a lot of XP for those AOZ runs.
I'm not ready yet.
saw you shoot that.
Not ready yet.
Kind of hurt. Probably was, yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Because when you level with using the AOZ, it's a lot of XP. And that was the one thing I did say that, boy, this is the place to go if you needed to, like.
Not ready yet.
But by that point, you know, I don't need XP. I'm done with that. I would have loved to have had that when I was a level 80. That would have been an awesome thing to have included. You know, timed runs where I can get a lot of XP. Because the grind to level from 80 to 100 is probably the slowest part of your entire grind. And that would have made it really interesting, and that would have been a cool little run. But to make that an end game piece, I just thought, wow. You guys, oh, there we go. We got Butcher. Let's go. To make that an end game run, I just thought that was kind of sad and not very much imagination for. Oh, watch out for that volcanic. I didn't want to unleash all of that because I don't need XP here. I'm just trying to get to boss.
I'm not ready yet.
And they'll stop chasing you after a while here, which they already have. They've already moved on.
I must wait.
Look at that. Little
I'm not ready yet.
boy, I hear the granddaughter out there crying and screaming. I hope my wife is doing all right with it. Sometimes grandpa is the answer, you know? Okay. So there's the one that we have to finish. Still didn't get enough. Just shy of enough, man. Let that just suck. That's how it goes. Yeah, I think that Blizzard needs to shorten the seasons by about 3 weeks. And I think then they wouldn't have to be doing all, or maybe even a little more. They wouldn't have to be doing all these crazy, stupid end things they're trying to do at the end of each season, both seasons, because people are leaving. You don't have to worry about any of that stupid crap because you're not basing it, you know what I mean? You're shortening it up, but I don't know. Again, that's just me. I don't have no say in shit. Oh, these things here, bro. Okay. We need to do one more, as you saw. We fell short of being able to accomplish that. I didn't drink any potions I said I was going to, and I didn't. We can just go right in there and do this, but let's do this real quick because I've had this thing mess up on me before. Let's reset it. All right, there. We'll go get this one done. Let's pop that. And one that we only got a few of, maybe. No, we don't have any that's got a few of. Oh, that was the video. Okay. So if you didn't realize, what I just did there is I used an incense and I used an elixir. You can have both. You can use both. And if you're in a party, it's even stronger because the incense is really built around for a party. Well, hopefully we're not going to be dealing with a bunch of poison in here, but it might be. Based on what I'm seeing, looks like that's a high probability. With volcanic.
I must wait.
Volcanic and poison. Fun. Fun times. Fun times in the city. Super duper duper. These wasps are like the worst in the whole game. I've said it for a long time.
Ready yet.
You're ready. Stop being such a bitch. Get away from me. I don't want to kill you, but I will. Okay, we got one. Adios, amigo. Andale, andale. Alright. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I must wait.
I'm looking for the other thingamajiggy. Bloodstone. There it is. Oh, y'all just back the hell up. I'm going just for this and I'll be right back. Hang tight, I'll kill you later. Oh, you don't do that. Don't like that shit at all. Okay, so we got another groupie over here. Good scream, bro. Good scream. Good scream.
Not ready
No, 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 no.
I must wait.
Okay. Whoa. Oh, there's a lot of you in here, huh? Having a little party, eh? Okay. Well, let's all do it then. If we're gonna party, let's party, bitches. I don't want none of your stinking chest. There's a groupie over here hiding like little girls. Oh.
I'm not ready yet.
I have to go back and get that stuff. I'll probably forget where I dropped it. 'Cause I'm old and shit. Okay, let's go. Whoa, hello. See you. Oh.
Not ready yet.
Okay, so see where is way back there that we just totally skipped. That I'm hoping wasn't a bad idea. It might have been. Yeah, uh-huh. What were you saying about kill the guy with the mace? I don't think so.
I'm not ready yet.
Oh, there you did. Whoa, well, see? You were right. Kill the guy with the mace. Good point. Keep that in check. There's people outside the building. Oh, though you guys got these stupid little things here with the fire. Okay. Pretty sure that's what got me.
I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, you got the building falling on my head. Uh-huh.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
Oh, we got your little stupid totem up. Oh, we got one more guy over here doing what? What are you doing over here, bro?
I must wait.
You were the trigger for a whole bunch of other guys, and then ends up being the end of it. Uh-huh. Okay, there we go. Now, all you got is the room to put it there. Which... I even leveled this one that we were using before we switched to that Tears of Blood. And this one. Yep. All right, well. So here you're seeing some of the reasons why some of the big gamers are leaving the game. I mean, really, there's not a lot left. I mean, there is, in my opinion, and that's why I keep playing it, because I keep saying there's still a lot of stuff to do here, okay? I mean, you can come down here and you can still, like, this bitch right here, okay? It's still the biggest pain ever. So, I mean, you could start playing and getting groups together and trying to kill her, which is what I highly recommend that I start doing. Because I think that's something that's still, it's a very fun fight. It's a challenging fight. And it's not like Darrell where you already know you're going to go in there, you're going to kill Darrell. You know, you already know. You can drop him right away. He's like, boom, you drop, and you're going to just keep doing that over and over and over and over. Whereas you can come over here and run this bitch and probably run it 20 times and not kill her. Maybe on number 21 you do. You know, that's the whole challenge with that. But anyway, that's just me. That's just me. I'm getting tired of doing Darrell. I ain't gonna lie. I'm getting really fed up with doing Darrell. I think that it's lost its appeal, I should say. But there are still some bosses I like doing just for doing, you know. I love running some of them. Like this guy right here. This is a really fun one to do. You know, I love it. Barshan, another fun boss. A very fun boss. But again, you know, they gave us this, which took you what? 2 days to level to a level 3? Probably, maybe 3 days. Drop the boss like maybe as many times as you wanted in there. Got old, right? Yep, I understand. Or you could go do AOZ, which it's just kind of repeat and rinse, right? And what sucks with AOZ is you don't always know what you're gonna get either. That's the thing. That's the thing. Thanks, Barry. Appreciate it. That's the thing. You don't know with AOZ. Am I going to be running a poison run? Am I going to be running, you know, which makes it, I guess, more of a challenge. All right. So now we're going to go back to this stinking freaking dude here. I've had very, very, very few viewers and followers tell me that they've dropped Lilith. I mean, I can count on one hand how many have told me that they dropped Lilith. So it makes me think that it's a fight worth doing. And it also, you do know immediately that it's a fight that can be done. You just got to learn the mechanics, and the way you're going to learn it is by doing it. I mean, me and Instant, dude, I think we both learned a lot just from that 20 whatever attempts it was we did that one day. We were both, I think, learned a hell of a lot from that fight. Unusual. And I think we got pretty far. But I think we just weren't quite there. And she's a bitch. She will just all of a sudden one hit your entire group. And you're done. And the worst part is, you know, you understand the mechanic. You're doing it. You know that the odds are 50-50 that maybe you're going to out-dodge her leap or whatever it might be. Her pounce. I mean, gosh darn, man. And then when she throws that stuff on the ground, you know, you have to pick an area that you hope. Yeah, you hope is going to be not have those spikes shooting up through the air. And there's a lot of shadow damage going on too there. It's just terrible. I like it. It's a terrible fight, and she's such a bitch. I've enjoyed fighting her. It just makes me want to kill her all the more.
I must wait.
Which I think that's what Diablo should play on. Don't give us the one-shot bosses. Give us more of that where, you know, it's a challenge. And I guess that's what people are commenting on PoE is that's how it is with their bosses. But I play PoE, and the current PoE, no, it isn't. It's not at all. Their bosses are just drink mana, heal, and attack, 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 attack. Same as this. I mean, it's the same exact thing. So don't let people try to fool you. There's a lot of people that come in and hate on Diablo, and we'll talk about PoE. There's a lot of people that during PoE streams will come in and hate on PoE and talk about Diablo. I mean, it's the same. They're all really kind of the same. Lost Ark, another game. I play it. I have high-level characters on Lost Ark. You know, it's just I used to stream it like crazy, but it kind of lost interest by me, not by the follower base. I mean, I think the follower base loved the game and still do, and that's proven fact by just looking at the Twitch results or YouTube results. You know, you can see that. You can research that on your own and see that Lost Ark has got a huge following continuing. And they constantly are doing updates, constantly support the game. But it just got to be too mind-numbing for me, I guess. Just too many things when they started adding my own stronghold and all this stuff. I just kind of... And I played the Pistolier, which I really liked. It was a pretty cool character. I liked him a lot. I still have it. I don't play it. I actually uninstalled it from my PC just because it's such a huge game. And the updates were continuing. And I hadn't played it in months. So I was like, well, what's the point of that? And I only use my Xbox Series X for a couple games. Madden, NFL, that was it, year after year after year. And that's one of them. And then the other one is the Tom Clancy games. The Division, the Division 2, the Ring. Oh my gosh. See, tell me that this rate has changed. It hasn't changed. It's really the same when you're going from 0.02 to 0.04. You're not going to see shit. Okay, it's the same stuff. This is what's been dropping over and over and over. We got twice right here. Here, we just got it. Okay, first run. We ran a second time. Guess what we got? We got the Ring again. So, I mean, in my opinion, that's the frustrating part about the game right now. That's why people are leaving. The whole point of me getting to Darrell is that I've proven that I have the skill and the gear and the ability to beat him and to get here. And instead, you make me kill him 10,000 times to get what's considered the Uber gear. Well, that's stupid. I mean, that's just stupid. I understand you're not going to give it to maybe on the first try, but... Trying to keep your player base that way is the wrong way. They feel like they're being kind of cheated. You know what I mean? And then you got the hardcore players that'll tell you, no, that's how it should be. So it should be that you have to run it 10,000 times to get the good gear. What's the point? Press E, click on leave dungeon when you've done less steps to get out. Oh, that's probably true. I'll try that right now. That's probably very true. Thank you, Rod.
I'm not ready yet.
I'm eagerly awaiting season 3. I really am. I really am hoping that we're going to see something a little bit different. Kind of disappointed to hear that things that we've asked to be fixed are not going to be really fixed until season 4. And by then we may see a DLC, so yeah, it's interesting. Okay, so it's going to be Godslayer or the one I'm wearing now. Godslayer. Yeah, we got enough bag space for one more run on this. Oh, so okay. That's right. You said E? And then, oh, leave dungeon. I got you. I have used this before. I have. I just kind of forget about it all the time and just go map. But yeah, you're right. That is. Yeah, and some dude is right. You can just do it that way too. But then, see, I like to keep my travel point back is to set to here. So now from here, I can go and cash in my bags. And then, oh, you little bastards. And then come right back here.
I must wait.
Because a lot of times I just use it as set my point here. No, I don't need you guys as party, guys. Sorry. I'm good. Oh, okay. Okay, I follow you. Even smarter.
I must wait.
Okay, for the millionth time, which is probably getting close to being correct, counting this, my druid, my all my characters, my rogue.
I must wait.
Oh my god, we just got the ring twice in a row. And now we're gonna get it again.
Ready yet?
I'm full, I think. Oh my goodness, there it is again. 1, 2, 3. It's crazy. And this morning it was the Soul Brand chest over and over and over and over and over. So T, reset dungeon, sell bags, portal back in dungeon. So you would, I got you. So you would go T. Then you would say reset. Can't see the dude in there, man. I think it would be nice if they would give us a way to do this right from within the dungeon. Give me a tool that I can break these items down right from in the dungeon. I mean, honestly, to be honest with you, what I've been saying from day one on the Eternal server was, I have more tab space here, guys. Give me more bag space. Nope. Then they gave us stash space instead. They said, oh yeah, we hear you. They gave us stash. Yep, I agree with you totally. This is a good way to do it right here.
Always smart. Blessings on you, friend.
But I guess I don't mind wasting a little bit of time either, because I know this is going to be... I'm going to quit from boredom before I do anything else with this Druid, with this Durrell run. I mean, it's just been a long season. And it's long season 2.
I'm not ready yet.
A little bit of lag right there.
I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, Warcraft used to be the exact same way. They were the same way about their freaking bag space. And then they finally, I don't know, somewhere along the line, they realized that, yeah, this is really stupid. Why don't we give them more bag space? What was I going to do? Oh. Yep, that doesn't surprise me because you've been dropping a lot. No Ubers at all, my brother. Nothing. Nothing. And they say so people are getting confused because, you know, they said, Blizzard came out and said, well, we doubled the rate on Uber drops yesterday on the 20th. Yes, the 20th. The hot fix. But double the rate of 0.02 is only 0.04. So everybody was all excited and came here and started running these. And I can tell you from my own experience running them this morning and last night and today, there's absolutely zero difference. And I run them every day at the beginning of the stream and at the end of the stream. And then like today, we even came back here and ran them again at the end of the, I mean, in the middle. And yeah, there's no difference. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I have Ubers and you know, and so does my other characters, but it took runs and runs and runs and runs and runs. I mean, I'll tell you what I think. I'll show you. This is what I think. This is all equipment. The Blizzard, some of it's X because it's for my rogue, and my druid and my necromancer aren't even in here. But this is all the equipment that they tell us is good, and it's really not. I mean, Soul Brand. I've got a lot of them in here a couple times, it looks like, and I've tried not to do that. But I mean, in my opinion, season 2 equipment and drops have been not par compared to season 1. That's just me. That's just my opinion. Now maybe it's because of season 1 I played a druid and I only played one character, and this season I played 2, and I've noticed it with both that the gear is not really very good. And you can make your own gear better if you're willing to just invest a lot of money, time, and resources into just changing, going in and doing your own changes on them. I mean, if you look at my gear, I am using the grandfather. Okay, but the rest of my gear is pretty plain Jane. I use the flicker step because it's actually really good for my build. That evade, which is really good. But then I use the Tumult Will regular. These are what I've built my own. Then this, which is really not that great, but it does what I need it to for now. Banished. Use the Ring of Red Fury. And that's it. I mean, that's really my build. It's pretty simple, and it could easily be improved greatly. I mean, huge. So yeah. And sadly, with the game right now, it's getting harder to find ideas and things to do. I mean, I guess for me, because I think this took me like nothing to level that totally up, and there's really nothing of the gear wise that makes sense to be doing. I don't know. A lot of the stuff that's going on now in the game, and once you get to a certain point in the end game, it's like every game though. It's not just this game. I want to make that clear. It's not just this game. It's every game. when the game is designed with end game in mind, then people reach end game and end game becomes no longer fun. Of course. I mean, that's just the way, that's why sometimes it's bad to have that end game in mind. Sometimes it's best to just have these open worlds that just continue to spiral out of control. A good example of that is Genshin Impact. I mean, I know there's an end game with that game, but it's like, God forbid, ask me what it was. I couldn't tell you. Wouldn't have a clue. But the game is fun to play. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing here. I want to go here. So now, the only thing really left to do is to level your blood glyph or kill Lilith. Alright, that's what's been left to do. I've been saying for a long time, I want to kill this bitch. Me and Instant 7, we ran her 20 times that day, man. We got freaking close, but that was two barbarians, because he was a barbarian as well that day. So yeah, that was two barbarians trying to kill her. With my rogue, it was the same thing. My rogue actually had it worse. My rogue had problems because he kept getting pushed. He was using his dash, and he kept getting pushed outside the circle. That killed him fast. So yeah, that is one thing I would like to get accomplished, is that bitch. She needs to die. Needs to die. And that's it. She needs to die. Apparently, it's a pretty hard freaking thing to make happen. Oh, I forgot to... I was going to reply to that dude that invited me. I apologize, whoever you were. I apologize. Don't remember who you were, but I didn't get back to the game. And yeah, with the granddaughter here right now, well, we've been busy. Grandpa and Grandma, we forgot what it's like to have an 11-month-old ripping around your house. Yeah, you're probably right. I suppose if you get the blood glyph leveled up, my blood glyph is only at level 1, so, but still, even at level 1, it's 87% damage. I mean, it's still freaking good, man. Biggest problem I have, like I said, is the season ending here shortly. I don't want to invest a bunch of time leveling up my blood glyph that you're not going to let me keep. It's a lot of time, but on the other hand, it is something to do, and you don't have to do it running AOZ, but AOZ makes it a lot faster. Me, I couldn't stand AOZ. I hated it, but I did it, and I guess I could do it again if need be. It's something to do again, something to do in the game. The game is starting to run, and that's where I'm saying this is why people are leaving the game right here. This very reason that I'm sitting here going, well, I don't really know what I want to do. Do I want to invest the time? Do I want to run maybe more of these? Do I want to invest the time and go do some AOZ? Go create the next one? Because this is something to do. Don't get me wrong. If you want to level this, it's definitely something to do. Everything else is 21, 21, 21, 21. I wish they would have either shortened the season or give us some more Paragon points. Give us a reason to keep going here, because I think a lot of guys are like me right now in the game. They don't want to waste their time. This stuff here is stupid. Oh, I'm sorry, but this is the dumbest thing ever. It literally took what? Nothing to get this leveled up. I don't want any of this stupid stuff. I don't care, man. I don't care if my guy looks like a stick as long as the game is fun. So I've been just buying these.
Ah, good, good. They're a little further through the
Alright.
doors.
At least I can get use out of them rather than just complain and bitch. And what I was talking about over here was making your own equipment, was coming over here and doing this and changing enchantments. And by enchanting items, you can really pretty much customize them to your own liking. And you'll see that all of mine has been customized. Okay. Every single piece that I'm allowed to has been customized. Okay. So that's what I mean. Well, that's where I absolutely agree with you, some dude. I totally agree with you on that. Yeah, me too. It's dead. I do the same thing. I can blow easily millions and millions on one piece here. The biggest problem I have here is I run out of this Fiend Rose. So then I have to go run Hell Tides and farm Fiend Roses for hours and hours and hours so I can do it, because I've invested a lot here, man, on some of these pieces. I totally know. Yeah, if AOZ would drop uniques or had a higher chance for Uber the further you got, I would have an interest in doing it. It would make me interested. But if the only thing you're going to give me, which is the only thing you're going to give me, is Glyph XP, you know, and it's like, why am I doing it? You know, again, however, I want to phrase this with, if you prove to me on season 3 that I get to keep the Glyph of Blood and I get to keep where it's leveled, then I will level it. You know, yeah, the drops bite in AOZ. So I can really, so it's just worthless. I mean, you just as well go run a tier 99, you know, Nightmare Dungeon. You're probably going to get better gear drops than there. And you can see I did it. Now you can't because you have to run a dungeon, but I showed it how much it takes to level that glyph if you just run regular nightmares. And I mean, I'm talking regular nightmares 90s. It's like, you know, you barely move the scale. I mean, you literally barely move it. I mean, you're talking about 250 XP compared to, I forget what it was, a couple thousand, I think, for, maybe not, maybe it wasn't that high, but it was a high number that you got from the XP from AOZ. I think that the first thing that Blizzard noticed, on all honesty, is you've got there's this battle going on right now. One of the first things Blizzard noticed was when Darth Microtransactions started streaming PoE. It was a huge thing. And then it got made even bigger when PoE decided, and they pissed off a lot of their users, man. It's a big thing going on their forums right now. When PoE decided they were going to elevate Darth Microtransactions on the PoE forums, and as just, it was going to spotlight his YouTube channel immediately, kind of in the face to Blizzard. And all the guys that have been with PoE forever, and many of them streaming, were pissed off and are still pissed off, saying, why would this guy who has never played our game before comes in, dedicates, they all gave him the kudos of dedicating the time and all of that to doing it, but he comes in and you guys elevate him to the #1 position in video and leave all of us behind. Hey, Astro, good to see you. So there's controversy on both sides, and Blizzard, I guarantee you, you know, like I said, the CEO is gone. He ain't gonna be with them anymore. And yeah, it makes a big difference. Got a lot of people pissed off right now, and so Blizzard has got to start paying attention here soon. Hopefully season 3 isn't going to be as big as a disappointment as I'm afraid that it might be. I have a feeling that instead of we're going to have Hell Tides, Blood Harvest, now you got Blight, which is only seasonal, but next will be something in pink. I don't know. I heard the comments being said about the leaks and people saying it looks like it's going to be a rainbow, and I'm like, what? I hope they're not that stupid to think that they're going to just be able to do something like that and call it season 3. That would be very disappointing. And sadly, I think it would be enough to chase a whole lot more people away. But again, they're supposed to be the software company that studies all of that data, and they're supposed to know the answer to all of those questions, which I wonder if they do. Oh, you're getting trapped in there. All those explosions. Really bad lag on my movement. Really bad. It's really stalling out. I see frames being reported skipped too, so their server, this is what they've been doing for, now it's on the 5th day of having problems for me. I know some other people were saying it was 3 days for them. I've been seeing it a lot.
I'm not ready yet.
Oh, we skipped all you guys over here, didn't we? He wants to be carried in the boss fight. I already did my Darrell runs, to be honest with you, bro. I mean,
I'm not ready yet.
I do them at the beginning and at the end of every stream, and kind of already did them.
Not ready.
It was a big waste of time. Well, there we go. That hurt. I gotta watch what I'm doing here. I left all this stuff here too. Where you at? You killed me right there, you. I ran right into the volcanic fire. Can't open you yet.
Not ready yet.
Stuck. Big lag again. Wow, why has this lag been going on for so long here? And I notice it in dungeons. I don't notice it in the big world. Everybody says in the open world it's there, but I have never noticed it like this. When I get in dungeons, it's freaking bad, man. Sometimes it's movement, sometimes it's attack keys. It's really weird. I don't understand why it would do it in dungeons, except for the fact that all of the enemy NPCs are draining the resources, causing it to slow down. I don't know. It's really weird. Hey, nice to meet you, Trevo. I don't know compared to anything. I just know that I've only used a Hoda build and I've liked it. It's been super powerful and easy to play, and easy to know, not gear specific at all. which I also like about it.
I must wait.
Ow, I'm gonna get hurt. I know that this Hoda build I think has been super easy. These barbarians are just overpowered right now. It's unbelievable how easy they are to use. And I know last season I felt my druid was overpowered. I also have a rogue this season too, and he's pretty fun to play as well. But he's not like this. This guy is just unstoppable. And I get killed because I look at my chat screens and I shouldn't. So I mean, an average player isn't gonna have to do that. I look at my chat screens, I'm reading my chat. Yeah, Hoda is supposed to be the only way to go. But you got guys that, I mean, I've seen a guy, I watch a guy that runs with the steel grip. I'm telling you, man, he's awesome. And it's just because he knows that build, he plays it. He's a skilled player, obviously, and it's so incredible to watch him use it.
I'm not ready yet.
But yeah, you keep in mind when you watch me, you're not gonna have chat screens. You're not gonna have all that. You're gonna be able to take that barbarian and just kill everything. And once I die and I realize it, and I look at my, I won't look at my chat screen to go back and repeat the same mistake. But yeah, if you don't want to die, I would say the barbarian is a perfect choice. My rogue, I love playing him. He's, you know, dash in, poke, 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 stab, 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 kill, 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 and evade out. But yeah, he's a little bit softer than this dude, that's for sure. Okay. Now, this is what I wanted to show people because people were asking me. So yeah, you can level this. Look, see, you can level it with just running these nightmare dungeons, but you I mean, you don't got squat for XP, glyph XP. When if you go run an AOZ, you get a lot. So yeah, that's what you get. All right. So there, that's the answer. That's the best way I can do it, is show you how much you can level it with running those. It's going to take probably, what, so you're going to need at least 8. I think 8 of them is what levels it. Forgotten Souls is another one. That's another one. But if you played season 1, Rod, and if you play season 2, don't you think that all the drop rates on everything is way lower? I mean, in Helltide, everywhere. It just seems like everything, the drop rate on everything got lower. All right, Instant, take care, bro. So, okay, who was it that was asking me, Instant, if you need it, I can do it too. Yeah, it wasn't a problem at all in season 1. Zero problem. Who was it that asked me? Where did he go? Where did he go? Astro Storm. Hey, if you're still online, if you want to me to run you through Jarrell, I can run you through Jarrell a couple times here. Are you still on? Are you still watching? Available? Instant. If you need to run your sorcerer through Jarrell, tell me, bro. I can run you through. I got a lot of mats still left. Like way more than I freaking need. And Helltide doesn't start for another 25 minutes. Yeah, the Forgotten Souls were never, to be honest with you, like I said, nothing was a problem in season 1. Malignant Hearts, all of that stuff was easy, man. Now in season 2, it's become a pain in the butt for every single item. To, you know, got to do all this to farm to run Barshan. Now I got to do all this to farm to run Gagor. Now I got to do all this to farm. Oh, hopefully now with those two things, after I do them, you know, 3,000 times, I have enough things to run Durrell 6,000 times. You know, I mean, or less. It's just stupid. But yeah, it's not just this game. It's it's every game. That's how every game is. Okay, so Astro, I don't. What's up, Connie Chan? How good to see you. Good to see you. So I don't see, Astro, if you're back on or not. It looked like Instant logged off to go log on to his Xbox to get on to play. So yeah, don't be fooled, people, when Blizzard tells you that they've doubled the drop rate for Durrell. Double of 0.02 is only 0.04. So it doesn't mean anything. If you're getting lucky and getting a drop, it's just you got lucky and you got a drop. The rate has really made very little impact on anything. I've been running it since that new thing dropped, all right, and it's made zero really impact on it, which is sad. But on the other hand, they're supposed to be hard to get. They're not supposed to be easy. I just don't think they should be made where you have to run it 1,000 times to get them, but that's their choice. All right. So I hear something still chasing me. It's coming. All right, here we go. Oh, you gotta be kidding, he's gonna make it to the second. There we go. I was gonna say, you gotta be kidding, he's gonna make it to the second phase. Okay, so this is gonna be the same helmet that's already dropped. If you've been watching, you've seen it drop quite a few times already this morning. And there it is. So it's the one I'm wearing. So that one at least is a little bit different. It's not the same. I got to open these stupid things up. Let's get rid of that. Okay. But it is, you know, very repetitive drops here. It's life. That's life. So I don't know, Astro, what happened to you, my friend, but I am here running it now. And if you want to get in on this Durrell run, you need to grab me now, my brother, because I'm going to probably be online for another 20 minutes or so. And I'm more than happy to run you through this. Keep in mind that you're going to have to be a World Torment 4 level. And then I'll run you through this. looks like you've stopped viewing me, which is like shame, bro. See? That's why you gotta hang out till the end. I told you I was gonna run it again. Oh, you made it through the second phase, you little booger. Come on.
I'm not ready.
And it's the helm again. Is it the same one? Let's see.
My
High
bird.
percentage it could be. Oh, we got too much already. And it is. It's the exact same one. Look at that. There it is. There it is. Big surprise, huh? Told you. It's very disappointing. Oops. I like that new way. Some dude that was a good new way and method of doing this. I like it.
Hail and well met, friend.
Oh, the Azure dropped too. Okay, I didn't see that one even drop. It's dropped a lot. It's easy to miss. That's for sure. I'm in the market for some new boots if I could get a nice drop, but we haven't been able to get a good drop on them for a while. I'm in the market for a nice chest piece too if I could get a good drop. Although I have changed those pieces to be pretty good for me so far. Okay. Go back. So as you can see, they doubled the drop doesn't mean really. It doesn't mean anything on the double the Uber drop. Oh, what did I do? Why did I leave?
I must wait. I'm not ready yet.
Stop chasing me, bro. World's Bobo. All right, here we go. Get ready. You're dead. And we got the stupid boots. So, as you can see for yourself, Uber, those have been dropping for a week, man. The Uber drop rate may have very well have been doubled. However, big deal, right? It's still same stupid thing. Kind of sad. And if you're a hardcore player, you're probably happy because, whoops, because you want it to be hard for others like it was for you. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. got stuff behind.
I must wait.
Ow. Here we go. I was going between here and here because it can't do the pushback. I mean, it still does, but it can't push me as far back. This one's got one over here too, see? Oh, he's gonna make it. There you go. Okay, we're gonna get the Azure again. And we got pants too. See, one of those should have been unique. If you're gonna give me 2 items, give me one of them as unique. But instead I get the the Doombringer. Okay, okay, take that back. All right, it's a nice piece. It's a nice piece. What's the deal? Shadow damage to surrounding enemies, reduced or damage done. But see, it's not a piece that I'm gonna use. It's a nice piece. I'm glad we got it. I'm glad that we could see something different. You know what I mean? That's what the whole thing is. The whole complaint is about, is that you don't see anything different. Even though I don't need that piece anymore. I may have planned on it earlier in the build, but not anymore. And we may still go back and change our mind on that piece, but right now we're good. Yeah, that's why. Yep, exactly what you do. Just put it in your bag and let the alt use it. Your stash, and you're good. Absolutely right, DK Eyes. Absolutely right. That's why my stash is full of unique items, because sometimes my druid uses them, my necro, my rogue. All depends.
I must wait.
Yep, you're absolutely right. Now, if I have it already like 2 times, then I start breaking it.
I must wait.
Come on.
Not ready.
I hate it when that happens too, man.
I must wait.
Somehow it gets kind of glitched sometimes, and it'll do that. Oh, so now the soul brand again. The soul brand dropped 4 times in a row this morning, and the other day it dropped 5 times in a row. That's my biggest complaint with it, is I don't care if they're gonna make me farm it. Just don't tease me by dropping the same piece over and over and over. It's kind of like, really? All right, let's do this another time here. I'm hoping that they give us a way that we can break our own pieces within the dungeon, so you don't have to leave the dungeon and go cash out. You can just break up your pieces inside the dungeon or sell them inside the dungeon. I don't know how, but since they're so adamant about not giving us more bag space, which I don't understand, but they are, then give us something, man. We need something, because this method is time consuming.
I'm not ready yet.
I just kill them just for something to do. You don't have to kill those people. You can just race right through there. bugger. Got to the second phase. Doesn't happen very often, but when it does, it's usually pretty fast.
Not ready yet.
Actually took longer than it should have. Look, chest armor again. It's the same exact piece. It just dropped again. Twice in a row. This is what it did to me this morning, 4 times in a row. Same piece. Soul brand. Soul brand. Now luckily, the game, I have to go and cash out, but I'm telling you, it's just ridiculous. So we'll put that Doombringer in our bags. Okay. Everything else, adios.
I've the best of everything.
No, you don't, you liar. You got the best of everything. Flicker step for the 8 millionth time. Soul brand. Yeah, the Doombringer raises my life up a lot, but I don't know. Yeah, it's a nice piece. It's just, I don't know if it's really something that I want to use. It's just because of what I give up. I built these pieces that it would replace. And, you know, I mean, the damage is nice. 17.5% damage is nice. I don't like giving up the 78% overpower damage, but my overpower right now, I think is at, I want to say it's at 2000%. It's somewhere up there, really outrageously high. And damage to close enemies, man. Being able to heal and stuff is nice though, and I also don't really like that shadow damage, but I mean, we could switch to it. It's, look at all the stuff I'm giving up there. It's a lot. I built those pieces, man. It's like, come on. And this is the other one. So let's look at that one more time. If you look at it here, 24% ultimate skill, 78 overpower, 36 all stats, damage to close enemies, vulnerable damage, damage to close enemies, critical strike, and overpower. This is actually the better base right there. I don't know any sorcerer stuff, but that's awesome. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. I would say that if I'm gonna use it, I would want to put it here. All right. We're gonna go ahead and play with that. Consider the fact that it has not been upgraded yet. So let's go do that. Where is this dude? Why do I never see him? Why can I never see this guy? Every time I come here, I hate this place. Duh, it's right there.
Use it well. The forge is always hot.
Okay, we need a jeweler.
That came apart nicely.
Okay, so I'm happy to give that a shot. My attack power's sitting good. We're gonna throw this in the bag just in case I absolutely hate it. Then we can easily go back to it. Isn't there a case here? Yeah, there is. We can easily go back to it if we have to. And we'll put it over here with these are the other pieces. Okay. So now it would be interesting to go back there, try it with this new Doombringer. What do you say? Did I do a reset? I hope so. No, I did not. Damn it. It's all right. It's even better. So let's see this new Doombringer, how this bad boy works. Was that shield or was that barrier around me that was going around? It wasn't, was it? No.
I'm not ready yet.
See the remnants of the shadow damage? You see that? So that is a nice hammer, bro. That's a good thing you said that. Dude, if you want me to run you through if you want me to run you through here a couple times, I can. I don't. Is this what you're doing right now with your sorcerer? Oh wow, yeah. Got faster and smoother too. Maybe it was just because there was no lag. So, nothing really changed. I mean, the drop is still pretty crappy, but I mean, that Doomsbringer did drop, so maybe that huge increase from 0.02 to 0.04 actually made a huge difference. But I don't think so. Yeah, I don't need to be in your party, bro.
I must wait.
See, a lot of streamers have already moved on from this game. Kind of sad, man, but I see it.
I must wait.
One of the more, you know, focused streamers, Darth Microtransactions, he's moved on. I think Rob is still playing Diablo though. But yeah, a lot of streamers are moving on to a different game. Yeah, well, but a lot of people don't understand this game genre, you know? They don't understand that that's what this game is all, you know, what you're going to be doing is grinding, man. But that's true of so many games. I mean, even games like the Tom Clancy's of Division 1 and Division 2, same exact thing, man. They were shooter games, but you were grinding to get the best gear. You were going to run certain areas. Well, that may be true. I never played any other Diablo series except for this one. This is the first I've played. Azure. But I mean, even like, I think some are leaving for other reasons as well, because like Darth Microtransactions, I think that he's very aware of this type of game, and I think it gets boring after a certain point. You know, after you've done everything, but that's true with every game that has an end game. You know what I mean? Once you do the end game, you're done. It's like, you know, it's done. I think that this game, as I said throughout the entire time since we've done all the seasons now and we've streamed them all, I think that this game has so much opportunity and so many things that you can do. It really gives you a lot of I think that there's more things it could do and it should do, but we'll see. I'm hoping season 3 is going to be great. I am very skeptical because season 2 didn't vary much from season 1 and it's starting to get old already. Hopefully they're going to introduce something new.
Not ready yet.
I know right now a lot of people are all pissy and screaming and yelling about Blizzard's talking $100 for the DLC, but it's not what they've said. All they did is asked, which I think is outrageously priced. Don't get me wrong, especially after how expensive this game was. But all they did is ask. Yeah, exactly. Grinding the summit. There you go. Yeah, bro. I loved running the summit, bro. It was a blast. Yep, I loved it. Yeah, one of my favorite places is Division 2. Absolutely loved it. I will agree that some dude, when you say that season 2 gave us more, I will agree with that by them adding Blood Harvest. I just think the drop rates in season to farm stuff is worse, and they kind of are forcing us to farm even more. But yeah, I did a piece of armor in the Black Desert for 4 weeks. I'm telling you, that's what, you know, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like it's because I'm old. I'm going, okay, well, these people don't understand that they have to grind. They just want it, like, I want to go in and get the gear and I want to leave. And it's like, am I really that old that it's changed that much? Because this is just normal. This is the way it is. Now, don't get me wrong. I think PoE, you know, a lot of people have come in my stream and talked up PoE, and I play PoE. I play Lost Ark. I play, you know, I did play World of Warcraft for almost 20 years. Yeah, back in my day, coming out a little bit, yeah, sadly, you know. But I think that all the games, in the end, if you really break it down, it matters the grind, because the developer wants you to keep coming back. The only thing they figured out to do is to give you stuff that you're going to grind and do over and over and over for certain resources that then allow you to do another task. Makes sense. You know, it's like, okay, it works. Oh shit, you know what? We didn't even reset. We're so stupid. Gotta leave first. Well, with that, we're gonna probably end the stream anyway because grandma needs help with the baby who's here visiting from California. So let me go take care of that and have fun with baby Dahlia. I'm hoping that I can come back online tonight. It's been weird with this vacation. I took this vacation thinking that I was gonna have nothing but time to stream and play with the baby. It ends up that the baby needs way more attention than you thought. Oh, I love Ghost Recon Breakpoint, boy. I do. I love it. I love all the Tom Clancy series, bro. I played them all. My favorite was The Division. The Siege was fun when it first came out. It's gotten kind of toxic now. The same with a couple other ones, but yeah, I've played them all. I used to stream the Ghost Recon a lot. Ghost Recon and The Division and Division 1 were my big stream games. Back in the day, you know, as some dude pointed out. But yeah, those were games that I streamed every day, every single day. Streamed them, loved them, absolutely loved them. My favorite game is The Division 2, my all-time favorite. I still break it out and play it every now and then. It's one of the only games, that and Madden NFL, that I absolutely will only play on the Xbox. My Series X, I don't play them on the PC, just because if you followed the Division 2 at all, you know that on the PC version it's just got so many issues, it's unbelievable. But they still claim, and I repeat, claim to put out new content for the Division 2 by doing those manhunts. But that's not new content, man. That's like the same content that you just keep redoing and redoing and redoing. So yeah, I got away from it. Guys, I got to go. It's been a lot of fun. I appreciate it all. We will be back. I will try to come back tonight. Again, I'm more than happy to run you through stuff. I know I told the other guy to hang on till the end, and Astro, and he left before we got there. Yeah, we could do any of that you want to, bro. I mean, I've kind of stopped. And I'll tell you why. My audience has told me to stop changing games. I used to change games a lot, and I used to be a variety game streamer. My audience told me to stop doing it because the one guy made a great point to me. He said, "Listen, I joined you when you were playing World of Warships. Now you're not playing World of Warships. Now you're playing this game." You know, and I'm like, okay, I get it. He's right. You know, but I thought, it's easy to just unjoin me too, but that's also kind of a rude thing to say. But anyway, let me go, guys. Take care. Love you all. I'm glad you all were able to hang out. We will be back. If not tonight, it'll be tomorrow for sure, but I'm hoping it's going to be tonight for a while.